Hello. I'm playing MLB2K12, and I'm going to do a random pick from the Phillies, and I'm playing the Nationals. I'm going to play now.
Two teams that know each other well. It's the Washington Nationals against the Philadelphia Phillies. And now we go out to Philadelphia with Gary Thorne and the 2K crew for today's broadcast.
He is a force at the plate to ignite the offense and to drive in runs. We'll see the big bat of Hunter Pence. Glad to have you join us. Tuesday night edition of Major League Baseball on 2K Sports. Citizens Bank Park. Philadelphia fans on hand to cheer on their Phillies. And we're going to see Vance Worley as the starting pitcher. And Steve, what's he looking at as he sees this Washington lineup?
Well, the manager has to like his chances today, sending out this quality right-hander to the mound, especially against this other lineup. So he's going to keep an eye on the righty, just make sure he executes his pitches and stays on the game plan.
Now we'll see how Davey Johnson's lineup looks. Any of these bats stand out, John?
Well, every lineup needs consistency, and that's what Adam LaRoche brings to the table. He's not going to be that over-the-top 40, 50 homer, 130, 140 RBI guy, but year in and year out, consistently around the 25 to 30 homer mark.
Bombonozzi at the plate to get this game started. And that's in there, Worley ahead 0-1. The pitch, swung on, hit. It's going to be to Victorino. One down. So we'll take a quick look at how Philadelphia lines up in the diamond defensively. And John, any scouting picks?
Well, Jimmy Rollins has been a fantastic fielder throughout his career. His offense is finally starting to catch up to his defense. But the one thing that hasn't left him in all this time as a veteran player, he still has unbelievable range and still possesses one of the best throwing arms for any shortstop.
And this at bat already 0-1. First pitch was a strike.
So much hype surrounding Bryce Harper at every level and every step of the way he's been able to deliver. You have to wonder what the upside is going to be with him.
Bends that one a little too much, that curveball in the dirt. Well, Harper, I mean, every number we talk about related to him, John, just seems a little bit ridiculous. He's young. He's really got a high expectation to point to you.
Well, that's the thing with Bryce Harper. He's such a young kid that people don't understand that just because he got a big signing bonus, they think maturity comes with that. It doesn't. He's learning that aspect of his life. But you talk to the Nationals front office, they say that he's one of those kids that comes around once in a generation.
And we've got Zimmerman batting. Right time, he's got a 285 average off the Phillies. Strike one, Worley gets him swinging. On the way. Low, Zimmerman not offering.
Black fastball right there, just missed, just below the knees. Tell you what, a borderline pitch. I think they wanted that one bad.
Worley sets and throws. Zimmerman contacted a foul ball. Here's a swing and a ground ball. And out. Pitcher makes a nice play at first base.
That was a nice play. Saw the opportunity at first. Didn't waste any time getting over. That's the key. Beat the runner to the back.
Good hustle off the mound. And it'll be Ross Detweiler doing the pitching. Washington has him starting. And as he gets into this Philadelphia lineup, Steve, strategy-wise,
Harper looking lefty on the mound.
he squares around and he gets this one down. In time for the out. We've got a moment to show you the Phillies lineup. So who are you looking at, John?
Well, you want an old school leadoff hitter? That's Juan Pierre. He's going to take a ton of pitches. He's not going to hit very many home runs, but he can run the bases with the best of them. Very aggressive, not afraid. That's what you love about Juan Pierre.
There's one away. Shane Victorino standing in.
We talk about a team elevating its level of play against the best. How about the Nationals in a 10-8 record against the Philadelphia Phillies a year ago with that great pitching staff? And it shows that this Nationals team wants to compete.
Victorino, he'll foul it away. And we talked about the other team with a winning record against the Phillies last year was the Cardinals. So the Nationals, Steve, no small matter. Swing, that's put in play. Morse. That's two gone. We'll take a quick look positionally on the field. This is how the Nationals look. Any picks, John?
Well, Ryan Zimmerman's a tall guy, 6'5", but he has unbelievable mobility and one of the strongest throwing arms in baseball. And when he flips that little sidearm throw from third base to first, it is a thing of beauty. And first basemen love him because he's so accurate.
And is Chase Utley now. Lifetime. He's got a 285 average off Washington. First pitch, fastball, 0-1. And with 2 strikes on him now, Utley needs to protect, just make contact.
A lot of times when you try to overswing, a lot of times it slows your bat down. That's what happened here. That's why that two-seamer got by him.
Throws on the first, sign is retired. No hits, nobody left on. And a good... Well, it might be cloudy tonight. You know what? The stars are overhead here at Citizens Bank Park. Morse at the plate now. He's going to get us started. Second inning. And that one gets popped way up behind the plate. And looked for a moment like he had a chance to make that play, but not to be. And Worley outside the zone. That will be a ball.
Well, he tried to go outside on the outside corner with that fastball right there. Just got a little bit off the plate. He's got to be careful, though. You don't want that hitter to get his arms extended.
Started to go around, but a called strike, 1-2. Ground ball, Morse, played by Howard. And that's on number 1, stepping in the back. It's Adam LaRoche coming up now, 1 away.
They talk about a dynasty. How about the Phillies in the National League East? They won at least 40 games against their counterparts in the East for the 6th consecutive year.
Worley sets and throws. It's hit foul by LaRoche. And it really has to be demoralizing for the National League East team, Steve, as the Phillies just jumped on everybody early and had a double-digit lead, John, when they got to the All-Star break.
Well, that's because there hasn't been a team in this division with that type of pitching since the Braves of old of Glavine, Maddox, and Smoltz in the 90s.
And he looks at the slider in there, and it's 1-2 now.
Now, Gary, he's got such an effective fastball. He likes to use it. You know, 1-2 count. He doesn't like to mess around. Look for him to go right at him with the heater.
Worley winds up for the 1-2 pitch. This one's grounded foul, wide at first. That's a call, strike 3 to Adam LaRoche. Got him.
Let's see the K game on this 12-6 curveball.
A nice choice on the setup, and then the strikeout pitch. That was just plain dirty.
Boy, you give him the off-speed stuff to finish the job. You make the hitter feel bad.
Movement like that, following another off-speed pitch, is so tough to adjust to. The batter had no clue which way the ball was going to bring.
Here's Espinoza as he sets in. 1 for 6 career numbers for him against Worley. Yow, a little low. Got it in the dirt, but he held on. On the way. That one swung on and missed. Danny Espinosa, no contact and a strike to even it up.
Oh, that's a swing right there. He wasn't trying to just hit a dribbler the other way. He was trying to hit that one out of the ballpark. Great pitch, though. He just swings and misses.
Throws to first in time. That's 3 down. The kind of inning the defense likes, 3 up, 3 down. No production yet from Washington. Lead of the lineup coming to the plate. It's Ryan Howard to lead off. Here it comes. That one fouled off by Howard. Here's the pitch. And it's 0-2. Ryan Howard. He'll be swinging at anything close here.
He says, I'm going to go at him, but I'm going to go at him away so that I can't get hurt. He just runs that fastball by him.
Taps this one foul off to the left.
I always get pulled on curveballs. I just want to get every curveball.
Hit in the dirt. Espinosa's there. One away. And Ruiz settles in.
We're looking back to 2011, the road and struggle for the Washington Nationals. 36-45 record. Not all that impressive. They're going to have to improve that if they're going to compete.
Strike started off the at-bat 0-1. And the Nationals, of course, still in the building mode, trying to every year be a little better at something. Their improved play on the road, one of those things last year, John.
And at one point in the second half of the season, they won 9 games in a row on the road, including a 4-game sweep of the Power.
A swing and a drive deep left center field. And say goodbye to that. Goodbye home run. The Phillies get one on the board. And the first run of the ball game. Wow, it comes with a solo home run and a 1-0 lead.
Gary, looked like he was setting on that pitch. He got it and drove it out of the park.
What they're going to want to do in this ball game now is take advantage of that and build that momentum.
Now, they need to still be aggressive out there. Go right after it. Okay, Phillies offense looking very strong right now, taking the lead here in this game. Now they want to keep the pressure on and add to the lead.
Hit foul off the bat of Pence. And the home run there, Steve, the pitcher's going to have to be very careful now.
Well, that's right. Damage control is critical. You don't want this inning to get out of control.
So Juan Pierre will come up.
They tried to go down with that 0-1 pitch, but it just blasted right back for the base hit.
The way he went after that in the box, Steve, it looked like he might have been guessing down there.
Now, I'll tell you what, you have to make contact behind in the count. You got to pitch over the heart of the plate and took advantage of it.
Oh, he's trying to steal second. And he is out trying to take second.
That's when I tried to go back.
Swing, liner, back up the middle. And another hit back to back.
Three consecutive hits he's given up. He can't be out of gas yet. He just has to bear down and get somebody out. They don't want to go to the bullpen this early in the game.
Placido Polanco stands in, 2 down. Batting. Oh, and he takes off for second. And his throw, he is out. Great throw. Second inning, scoreboard lit up, 1 run on. The Phillies lead 1-0. 1/3 of the lineup coming up. And we've got Bernardina batting. Swinging a roller towards the hole. In time for the out.
So, Gary, he's pitching well right now. I mean, that's 7 straight that he's retired. He is really locked in.
Flores at the plate. Morley sets and throws. Oh, that runs in inside. That got him.
The pitcher just couldn't command that changeup as it runs in on the plate and gets a piece of the hitter.
And Detweiler's in the box. I think with one out here, Steve, we might see him bunt.
Well, with the pitcher coming up, I think you have to expect they're going to sacrifice him over.
Spotted by Ruiz. Squares to bunt, doesn't offer. Ball one. 1-0 pitch. Trying to bunt his way aboard. He misses for a strike.
That always happens in just we'll come back to the life.
It's better of that, but attempt 2-1. Drops down a bunt, and he scoops it up. The second for one. Howard, and they get the double play. And they are retired in short order. Good defensive half inning. Shutout baseball. We're in Philadelphia.
They're going to give him a base hit.
And here's Placido Polanco leading it off.
With the top fly, and then a dive over.
That one is hit well. Bernadina's there. Catch is made. It'll be Worley now at the plate. Runs up the bunt, gets this one down. Detweiler in time for the out.
Well, not a bad thought, trying to get something started, getting on base to start some sort of a rally, put some pressure on the defense, but didn't work out that way.
And it's Jimmy Rollins in the box now. Ground out victim last time through. On the ground at third. He'll throw on to first, and that'll do it for this half inning. Amazingly fast inning. Outs here coming quickly. 3 pitches. Phillies 1, Washington nothing. Longanozzi at the plate. He'll start things off here in number 4. Here's the first pitch. And he watches the low pitch from Worley.
They haven't scored or gotten a hit, and we're in the 4th inning right now. They've got to really reconsider their approach at the plate as we move through the lineup the second time around.
Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1. Steve, how well is that pitching performance standing up?
What happens when you pound the bottom of the zone? What happens? You get a lot of ground ball. Let's take a look at how tough he's been on these guys. Just letting his infield work for him.
Played by Howard, and that's out number 1 as he takes it to the bag.
Oh, he makes a nice play at first. Takes care of it himself. Goes over, touches the base.
We've got Harper in the box. And he starts him out. Out of the zone, Worley with a ball. Right now in the night, 0 for 1 against Worley.
Well, he just gassed him the last time with that high heater. Blew that four-seamer right by him, so you got to think he's going to go back to the strikeout again.
Here's the 1-0. Holds up, but it's a called strike. Evens the count at 1. The pitch. Swinging and a miss, and it's now 1-2.
And with 2 strikes out, I'm guessing we're going to see a fastball here, just try to finish him off.
The 1-2 on its way. That's a foul ball.
I don't know why they didn't make Howard I guess he's slow.
Fastball got him 2 down.
With 2 strikes, the hitter wanted the fastball. He got it, but didn't do anything with it.
And we've got Zimmerman batting.
Worley has been absolutely lights out here today.
See if he's getting balls or strikes here. Let's take a look.
The first pitch of an at-bat may be the most critical pitch of the at-bat, especially when you get strike 1. He's gotten 6 hitters out today, but he's gone 0-1 in the count.
And he leaves that one alone. Ryan Zimmerman with patience to even it up. 0 for 3 lifetime off Worley. And that's taken outside for a ball 2, 1 strike count.
When you throw a breaking ball like this, you want to start it on the corner and break it off the zone, trying to get the hitter to chase. The hitter didn't take the bait here.
And it's 3 balls and 1 strike. Zimmerman will be looking here for something in his power zone.
Trying to get the ground ball off.
He swings now and really hit that. And that's going to do it. Victorino's there. 4 innings in the book now and all zeros.
They're just not taking good swings against him. He's got them all off balance.
Leading it off, Shane Victorino. Blew up last time. First pitch on the way. This one is popped up to the left side out of play.
Oh, top of me.
And Victorino, there's another foul ball. Victorino, he'll foul it away.
Completely rob you. It's like that, and then I look at the replay, and it's right over it, and then it just comes.
He delivers. And it's
Another
fouled
foul.
off.
That's 4-1.
There's a swing, and that one's hit on the ground. That's 1 away.
That's a nice throw by the third baseman to be able to nip the runner at first base. Good, solid footwork as he transfers the ball from his glove to his throwing hand.
And Chase Utley to bat.
I don't think...
Smacked that one. He got her right up the middle. 2 down.
That's some kind of play right there to be able to get to the ball first, then he transfers from his throwing hand, rifle it over to first base to get the runner. Nice play.
Chance will come with 2 down for Howard. And it goes foul.
Early.
There's a swing and a ground ball. On that one eats him up. But he stays with it, gets the out. That's how you do it. Nobody left on base. No runs or hits here in this half inning. And coming up, we'll see the National. Out of the order due to... And Morse is batting. Let's take a look here at how he's been mixing up his pitches so far in this game.
I love what I've seen from him today. He's established his fastball, and then he's throwing just enough off-speed pitches to keep these guys off balance.
Well, he's doing an exceptional job in this game, changing the sequence of pitches to where the hitters cannot follow the rhythm that he has for his plan of attack.
To the left side, Polanco's there. And that will set down Moore. 1 away. We are still in the...
What is it? 1 p.m.
fifth. Boy, he's been impressive so far.
Well, they can't touch anything he offers. He's just getting them out.
It's Adam LaRoche coming up now, 1 away. Did not go his way in his first at-bat of this ball game. He got caught looking. Here's a swing and a ground ball. Here's Danny Espinosa stepping in.
A 1 out and a man on first base. That big single right there gives them a couple outs to work with to see if they can push him across the board.
0 for 1 thus far. The 0-0 delivery, a fastball taken for a strike. And in this matchup, lifetime 281 off the Phillies. Now swing and a shot toward second. That's 1. Howard, and they get the double play. Quick half inning there. It's over. 5 pitches. Shutout baseball. We're in full. And if you just joined us, our broadcast of Major League Baseball on 2K Sports with John Kruk and Steve Phillips. I'm Gary Thorne. And Ruiz settles in. He homered back in inning number 2. Fouled off. And he fouls off another one. The pitch. Good slider that time. Ruled the ball. 1-2. Steve, how about a look at what the pitcher's got done?
How's he doing it? Well, he's doing it with that movement, location, velocity. He's got it all going on here. Should just pound him right into the ground.
Able to make the grab on that one. 1 out. 1 out. Hunter Pence at the plate.
A big year for Hunter Pence as he had to change the scenery, moving from the last place Astros to Philadelphia, gaining about 20-30 games in the standings with that one move. And he was a hot commodity for the Phillies as he paid dividends with that trade.
Well, you got to believe the adrenaline was flowing for Pence. You make a move like that from the Astros to the drops down a bunt. Detweiler on to first. That's out number 2.
Well, that's horrible plate discipline right there. I mean, you're squared around. You see the ball coming in. You can't jab the ball out of the zone. That's why he didn't get the job done.
And Juan Pierre to bat. He singled his last trip. And he gets it down. He's 2 for 2 now. Well, Placido Polanco coming up.
Well, you got to love to see this guy get on base with 2 outs right here with that base hit. Now, it's up to his teammates to figure out a way to get him across the plate.
Big swing and a strike. He's left center field, going back to the wall. And he drops back to the warning track to pull it in. No runs and a base hit. They leave 1 man on at first. Phillies. And we've got Bernardino back. Well, it's truly been a tremendous day on the mound for this man. Here's a breakdown of how he's been mixing up his locations, using that to his advantage.
Well, we've been watching him go high, go low. He's forcing this lineup to think a lot, and when hitters think, they're done.
And it makes it hard to swing confidently when they don't have their bearings in the box. They don't know location or speed, and right now they're just swinging over the top of everything.
Can't make contact on that fastball. 1 and 2.
Well, I'm going out of the zone right now, Gary, trying to get him to chase something rather than giving him a good pitch to hit.
Line drive fouled off towards first. Ruiz setting up. Big swing and a miss on a heater. Strike him out, 1 down.
Well, 90 miles per hour on the gun, but still not much movement.
2 straight fastballs. He still couldn't catch up.
So the pitcher comes back with a fastball right after he threw one and gets the K. You know he's throwing gas out there.
Flores at the plate. And he's hit only .210 lifetime against the Phillies.
And it just seems like there's always that one team that you struggle against, and this happens to be the team for him.
He swings and nails a liner. 2 retired here. And Detweiler's in the box. Now a moment here to look at the quality strikes this pitcher's been throwing here today. Boy, he has thrown a ton of them. Quality pitches, quality strikes. That's the kind of performance we're seeing.
Just a very solid approach against this lineup. Keeping the ball down in the strike zone, and the numbers show.
Swinging a soft grounder towards second. Played by Utley. Throws on the first side is retired.
An outstanding effort so far in this.
It'll be Worley now at the plate. He's going to lead off bottom half of the 6th inning. Here's the first pitch. A swing and a fly ball to left center field. And it gets down. Whoa. Gave a pitch that time, allowing the opposing pitcher to get on base. You hate that. And that's going to bring Jimmy Rollins to the plate.
I thought he couldn't hit, Gary. He can't hit. Well, look at that. That's a good piece of hitting right there. Nice job.
Well, Jimmy Rollins is getting old for a shortstop.
Swing. A ball in right deep to left field. Way back. Goodbye. Home run. Philadelphia. Their offense is on. A little distance now, increasing their lead 1-3. One swing of the bat, 2 RBIs. That is a notch on the WPA chart. Let's take a look at the graph.
So, Gary, they're not bunching it together. That is the second home run they hit off him in this game.
You may be taking a look at a sequence of pitchers right now.
So they're going to have to get it together with pitcher and catcher. Now, good execution by the Philadelphia Phillies, getting the big hit when they need it.
First pitch to Victorino. That's it, pretty well down the line and left. And Morris is going to play it as he drops back and puts it away.
Well, they had him played perfectly right here, Gary. Great call from the dugout to shift the defense toward left.
Now to the plate, here's Chase Utley. How's he getting these first pitches across? Well, let's take a look.
Well, working ahead is paying off for him. He's retired 8 hitters in this game after throwing a first pitch strike.
There's a swing and a smash. As he holds it in.
Boy, got a pitch to hit right there, but just a little bit out in front. Sends an easy fly ball to center field for the out.
Chance will come with 2 down for Howard. Nothing yet in 4 ABs against Duckworth. That's caught. Side is retired. And they add a couple more runs here and extend their lead even further. Philadelphia up 3. And if you just joined our broadcast, great to have you on board. 2K Sports Major League Baseball. I'm Gary Thorne, Steve Phillips, and John Kruk. Swinging an easy ground ball to short. Picked up by Rollins. Over to first for out number 1.
Well, he's pitching with a lot of confidence out there right now and been very efficient with his stuff. A hard guy to beat when he's locked in, and he's clearly locked in today.
We've got Harper in the box. He was a strikeout victim last time through the lineup.
This is a really long
Worley sets and throws. There's a swing and a drive, deep right field. As he drops back for it and puts it away.
Okay, for every pitcher, it's a little bit different. You know how long they can go into a game, but right now, he still looks pretty strong right now. 2 outs in the 7th. I think he's got a chance to shut them down the rest of the way.
Ground ball. Rollins picks it up. Throws to first. Side is retired.
Well, he's absolutely no.
Leadoff hitter Carlos Ruiz. To be effective, you've got to mix your pitch types and speed. Here's what we've seen from this pitcher today. What's your take, guys?
The one thing we've seen a lot of is that four-seamer. Seems to me like he's relying on that way too much.
You know, he seems to be ignoring his curveball today, too, guys, and I don't get it. I mean, maybe he doesn't have the feel for it, but he needs to show it just to put it in hitters' minds.
On the way. Carlos Ruiz will take. It's a ball. Count is even. Catch on that fastball. Can't make contact. 1 and 2.
Well, he wasn't trying to hit a single the other way with that swing. He's trying to take that ball out of the ballpark. Let me tell you, if he gets another pitch in that location, look out. We might have a souvenir.
1-2 pitch coming. Hit in the air to left center. And Morris is going to play it. And he gets over to take care of business. 1 out. Hunter Pence at the plate. 1 for 2 in the ball. And the first pitch. There's a ground ball. Espinosa's there. Now it's 2 away. So with 2 down, here's Juan Pierre. 2 for 2 in the game. That one is hit well. Bernardina's there. And that's going to do it in this half inning. Good defensive half inning there. No hits. And we'll have Michael Morris leading it off. He popped out his last time. Worley sets and throws. That's a foul ball. Oh! And he fouls another one off. Got it. You know, they use the term filthy. I'm telling you what we've seen from him today. That's what he's throwing.
Absolute filth. No. Question about it. He's got the hitters off balance. He's in complete control.
It's Adam LaRoche coming up now. 1 away. Base hit his last time. A bouncing ball to shortstop. Utley fields it. That's the second out.
Well, as you get to this point in the game, you got to start wondering how much does he have left in the tank. The adrenaline pumping, knowing he wants to come away with this shutout.
Here's Espinosa as he sets in. He hit into a double play as last time. And he watches the low pitch from Worley.
Well, this offense just not able to mount anything today. Where the pitching has just shut them down, kept them off balance all day long. And not many quality at bats here in this one. Only one hit.
The 1-1 pitch. Liner towards the hole. Played by Howard. And they get him at first base. Good hustle by the pitcher to get over there.
Great work.
And here's Placido Polanco leading it off. I'm going to take a brief moment here to check out the breakdown on this pitcher's pitch fights that have turned. Swung on. Liner to right.
Well, a good piece of hitting right there. And anytime you get your first hitter of the inning on base, it could set up the potential for a big inning.
It'll be Worley now at the plate. He's running towards second. Oh, they're scrambling. And the entertainment continues.
Gary may have surprised himself right there. Good piece of hitting by the pitcher. Hey, nothing like giving yourself a little offensive support.
There's contact. He drove it well. The catch. And he has it for the second out. It's Jimmy Rollins in the box now. Had a home run back in the 6th. Now the first pitch. Swings and misses. The good change right there. 0-1.
Well, if you've done your homework, you know how you're going to attack this guy. You got to go with the slider here.
Rollins makes contact. That's fouled off. And Rollins, another foul ball. Strike 3 swung on by Rollins and no luck. So no runs on one hit and nobody left on. And coming up, we'll see the Nationals. And we've got Bernardino batting. So far, an 0 for 2 in the ball game against Worley.
You got to go with what's made you successful.
Lined right at the second baseman. Throw on to first in time and away. Then you get this close, 2 outs away from having a complete game shutout.
Now, Gary, it always helps to have solid defensive play backing you up when you're trying to put the finishing touches on a game like this.
Flores at the plate. 2 outs down as last time. Well, working on the 0-1 count now. Vance Worley delivers the strike, and now it's 0-2. He delivers. Trying to get him to fight, but he lays off outside. 1-2.
But Gary, he's got such an effective fastball. He likes to use it. 1-2 count. He doesn't like to mess around. Look for him to go right at him with the heat.
And he stretched
Struck out another. One more, and he's got it done.
Great pitching here today, Gary. Looks like he might make it all the way. One more out. All they need for the shot. I can't blame him for bringing in the pitch hitter right now for the pitcher. They've got to do something to get this offense going and try to get back into the game.
And there's the inside pitch from Worley. 1-0 now. It's fouled away. Curveball just off the black, and it's 2-1. Hit on the ground. This could be the end. Picked up by Rollins. And on that play, it comes to an end. And Steve, we get to witness one of those rare events, a shutout.
He was in absolute command right from the start. Gary, a game like this doesn't come about without some solid defensive play, and he had that behind him.
And congratulations on the goose egg.
But it was a great one here today, Gary, and it's all because of the pitching. Outstanding pitching, really leading them to victory.
Now look at our player of the game. A stand-up performance deserving of the recognition. The terrific pitching stood out from Vance Worley.
So, Gary, this is one of the...
And we got to see a terrific performance out of their starter, and he was able to ride that one on to victory.
Well, an outstanding effort. He had everything working today. The good stuff and the location to shut down the opponent.
Thanks for being with us today. We hope you've enjoyed 2K Sports Major League Baseball. We wrap it up. I'm Gary Thorne with John Crutch, Steve Phillips, and our 2K Sports crew. We'll see you soon.
Alright, thanks for watching, guys.